Hello everyone, welcome back. I want to take a little bit of time to tell you a little bit about myself and my plant collecting and things like that, because I get a lot of questions about like how old my plants are and how long I've been collecting and things like that. So I thought I would just do a little separate short video to answer those questions. So I have always loved plants. My dad started me with a love of plants because he always had house plants and he always had a great big garden when I was a little girl. As a child, I always worked in the garden. At the time, I did not like working in the garden, pulling weeds and things like that, but it gave me it helped me to see the value of growing my own vegetables and things like that. So once when I got older, I was able to appreciate it more, and then I began to ask my dad, how do you do this? What do you do? Or like paying more attention to what he does in the garden. So fast forward, I have always had a small garden, starting off with just like maybe a cabbage or a couple of tomato plants, things like that. And then in about 2016 or 17, I really started getting more into houseplants. For some reason that it never really interested me, except for I would have like a giant ficus tree. I had one when I was in college. I've always had a jade plant that was a piece off my dad's. But anyway, I started going to nurseries and started getting more into houseplants. And then I discovered Hoya, and I really love Hoya plants. They are my favorite kind of plant to grow because they are very forgiving, and I just water them thoroughly and give them lots of light, and they have been doing well for me. So that's my favorite plant. I started getting more into some of the philodendrons within the past couple of years or so. But yes, I started getting things like euphorbia, and like I said, I always have had a jade plant or a piece of jade from my dad. I still have, like from my last video, I potted up a piece that one of the dogs broke off. You can probably see Olive's tail right there in the video. She's the culprit who sometimes sniffs around and out of curiosity, she may be being a little bit too rough and breaking things off. So at any rate, I've had jade, ficus, things like that. And then I started getting more into looking at plant tubers online, and that opened my eyes to all the other kinds of plants that you don't really see all the time. And I found lots of different Facebook pages that had people who are like-minded, who love plants also, and just sharing ideas on how to grow plants and what works for them and what doesn't work and so forth. So yeah, so I guess maybe that kind of tells you a little bit about my background when it comes to plants. I do still have outdoor gardens, and my husband has built some raised beds for me, and I have some of the metal raised beds also, and we grow a few things outside. It's small, and in the springtime and summertime, since I started this channel, I'll go ahead and share that also. I do like to work in my flower beds and things out front and around back in the yard, and if I can, I'll try to share some of that content also with you. So Just comment below when you started collecting plants, or when you started liking having plants in your home, and what your favorite genre of plants is, or genus of plants, and you know what keeps you going. For me, I think it's a stress reliever. I really enjoy, I like to just come home and check my plants, and I'm one of those kind of people who, like, if I know a new leaf is coming, I'll come, you know, look at it several times a day and see if it's getting bigger. And, you know, people who don't understand that, they just don't understand that. But I think it's one of the healthiest parts of my life, is having plants and caring for them and learning more about plants. And so, yeah, I really enjoy it. And I hope you all are enjoying my channel. And I look forward to what else I have to share with you, and ideas you may have from me also. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching.